Okay, hello. Good night to everyone. Today I want to talk to you about the vowel sounds. Well, we can divide the sounds of the vowels into two big groups. Uh, the first of these groups is the group of the short vowels, like this, that we can pronunciate e, and we can see it in words like fit. This one, the pronunciation is o, and we can see it in words like look. This one, the pronunciation is and we can see it in words like cup. This symbol, the pronunciation is o, and we can see it in words like hot. This symbol, the pronunciation is and we can see it in words like mother. This one right here, the pronunciation is and we can see it in words like left. Right here we have this symbol, and the pronunciation is like a little bit diphthong, but it's not, it's shorter, and the pronunciation is I, like this, hat. So we can see it in this example. And as we can see, the pronunciation for all these vowels is really, really short. Now, let's go to the next group. The next group is about the long vowels. The long vowels. Right here we have, well, I think this is easier about the short and the long vowels because the pronunciation is very similar to what we see in our everyday. For example, right here the pronunciation of the symbol is E. For example, this word eat. So as we can see, it is a long pronunciation. We try to like stretch the words with these vowels. This one right here, we can pronunciate this symbol like oo, like in this word that is who. Also happens the same right here. The pronunciation for this is ah, and the example for this symbol is bar. As we can see, this is a long a. This one, we can see is like a C, but not actually. It is like an O. The pronunciation is O, and we can see it in words like poor. There is the O, big O. And finally, we have this one here. It's a little confusing. It's like a 3 for me, but at the end is an E, and the pronunciation is like eh. And we can see it in words like turn. And now, let's go with what is a little bit more interesting for me, and we're talking about the diphthongs. It is this the sound of a double vowel. It's like a combination, and basically, well, it's like when we mix two vowels, the sound of two vowels, but we can divide them into three. When it ends in this symbol, like we can see in those three, the pronunciation is like with an E at the end. For example, I, bike, oi, boy, a, say. So a short sound, but well, we have another two groups, right? For example, this one, which has like I don't know, like a U at the end. For example, we have here this one right here. The pronunciation is O, like right here, no. And right here in this one, the pronunciation, of course, I think you can guess what is the pronunciation, ow. And we can see it in words like this, bat. Finally, we have these ones, like we can see like an E backwards, like this, and this. And the first pronunciation that we have is yeah, like this, year. Then we can see this one, like with a U and then backward E, and the pronunciation is ua, like this, awar. And finally, we have this one, like two E's, but one is straight and the other is backward. And this is something like ia. And we can see this word right here is there, and the pronunciation is right there in a little spot. I almost couldn't find it at the first time, but then I could find it. Well, I think this video is really helpful for you. Well, at the beginning, I didn't know anything about phonetics. And well, right now I'm taking like rhythm in this. I'm flowing with the phonetics. So it's been good for me. I hope it's been good for you. Goodbye to everyone. I hope you have a great evening. Goodbye.